A basic need for human existence is knowing how to grow our food and fiber. So why isn't it being taught to more of our children? In this report, the Monitor's Naquin takes us to a unique school here in Georgia that has been using agriculture for more than 100 years to teach life's lessons.
For many farmers, the belief is you have to have a keen eye to grow beautiful plants such as these. But what if your sight is impaired or even completely blind? At the Georgia Academy for the Blind in Macon, Quintavious Thomas and his classmates are getting their hands dirty and learning how to provide for themselves.
When they first told me I was going to be a landscaper, I was like, oh my God, what am I getting myself into?
Getting the kids' hands into soil is what I want to do.
Mark Bruner has been teaching horticulture and landscaping at the Academy for more than 20 years. And he says he teaches his students no differently than he would any others.
You have to realize that these are kids. Yes, some of them, their vision is limited or they may be totally blind. But I try and emphasize regular work skills that anybody would have dealing with plants.
Some of the children in today's class have some limited vision, but while dealing with the plants and soil, they all see things with their hands. Quintavious has been blind since birth, and he says dealing with agriculture gives him a feeling he can't find in any classroom.
It makes me feel like I've accomplished something. I've achieved, like I've grown something that's gonna make someone else happy.
A lot of them do see an end product really quick by growing plants, and so there is an accomplishment that happens in a short period of time, whereas for many of them it takes a lot of years to get through the normal educational process.
The horticulture class acts not only as a teaching tool for these students, but it's also a fundraiser for their school. Each year during Christmas, they sell poinsettias. But right now behind me, they're working on their spring collection that they sell directly to the public.
We grow real good plants. That's what they tell us. Poinsettias last, much longer. A lot of our annuals and stuff, I've been told, for beyond what they go to buy at Walmart or wherever. Plants here seem to grow a lot better.
Though Quintavious does not shy away from challenges, he says one part of the class he does struggle with is landscaping.
That may be the biggest challenge that I may run into in this class. Besides that, everything else is easy.
During the class, the students learn about plant life and terminology.
This is called lantana. Okay.
But most of all, this class teaches these students they can achieve any goals they set for themselves.
Just because we have an impairment or a blindness of some sort doesn't stop us from doing anything. We can do anything that anybody else could do if we put our mind to it. It's just a matter of us not letting people put us down. We can do anything.
Though some may think being blind is a crutch, Quintavious says his blindness gives him an advantage over most.
People who are sighted use their eyes for everything. We use our hands and ears. We have to rely on our other senses to help us do things. I always say feel is better than sight. A lot of times people who are sighted is just as impaired as visually impaired people, blind people, may I add. And they don't realize it, but they are.
Teaching us all that we don't necessarily need to see something to appreciate its beauty. For the Georgia Farm Monitor, I'm Naquin.